trying out the hot RC transmitter. Gonna use the WL Toys converted drift car. Just gotta plug in the battery here. Oh yeah, look at that angle. Whenever you turn it on, make sure it's on flat ground. The gyro needs to initialize. All right, we're connected. Can't get the whole track in view with the vertical video, so I'm gonna have to do a section at a time. This is the WL Toys K989 rear drive mod. I'm having fun driving this one right now. I locked the rear diff on it. It was open, but it's hard to tandem when it has a open diff. So it wants to pull out of drifts pretty easily, but now it's locked, so it's better. It'll hang the tail out for longer. The motor on this is kind of weak too, so it's kind of a fun challenge. Can't just use power to get you out of a drift or to correct your slide. So I've got that one here, and then this is the K989. And then I'll also bring out the, whoa, sorry about that. This is the Crazy Drift chassis. So I gotta plug that battery in here. These are the two I'm using right now. I haven't used the LDRC cars for a while. These are just so much more fun to drive. Gotta turn it on, and then I'm using my Futaba transmitter for this one. So this one has a lot more power. The brushed motor on it's different, so I don't know. It's so hard to tell. They're all just silver canned with no like advertising on them, so no branding. But this one has more power than the other one. Oh yeah. This one just wants to stay in the slide. I mean, this is a purpose-built drift chassis. The other one has been converted. This one's actually made for drifting. I should probably put the body on it though, huh? We got an S15 body for it. And then I just put some magnets on the front, and there's one on the back, so you can just click it right on. Don't have to mess with any pins or anything. So let's see how this one, here it is with the body. I have a K969 four-wheel drive drifter, but I can't get it to drift in two-wheel drive with a gyro. Yeah, you got to modify the steering angle on it, because to drift rear-wheel drive, you need a whole bunch of steering angle. Here, I'll bring the car over here. This one has a kit from AliExpress, some company called ACXWA. And then when you turn it, It's got a ton of steering angle. See if I can turn the camera a little bit there. Name a car for an edit. I don't know. Toyota Camry. This one's a lot quieter. It actually has the motor that's on this car came with the front end conversion kit for this, and it's a lot slower than the stock motor. I don't know why they sent it, but whatever. I thought it'd be faster if anything, or louder or whatever, but it's kind of just nice and quiet. But you can't rely on power with this one, so you got to be a little more careful. And the wheelbase is shorter than the S15 there, so it's a little more darty. But I've been having more fun driving this one lately. It's because it's a little more of a challenge. So there's that one. I'll switch back to the other one. See, it's a lot louder. Can I make it through here? Oh, no, nope. Try it again. It's gonna be a tight fit. Oh. Well, now it's too easy. I made it bigger. Is the car at the body the Axwa? Yeah, it's the Crazy Drift chassis. Here, I'll take the body off and show you. It's pretty hard to put together. I think they sell an assembled kit, but I built this one maybe in August. You can adjust the wheelbase on it too. It's pretty cool. So you can make really any body fit. Oh, it's got a nice servo on it too. I haven't made a video on that yet though. Can change the position of the motor. Move the battery to the back there. I don't know, it's really good for the price. I haven't driven like a Drift Art or a Rhino Racing RTS or anything. So this one's been a lot of fun. The weird thing with this one is you can't turn the wheels when there's no power coming through. It's like stuck. It drives just fine, but it's really tough to turn the wheel. It must be something with the belt. It's pretty loose, but I don't know. I've taken it apart a few times. It seems to drive okay though. It hasn't broken in months. I think that's just the way the transmission is. I'll have to assemble it. Yeah, I think that's the most fun part, is getting it to, building it and getting it to drift well. I just followed their video on their YouTube channel. They have like translations on the video too, but he shows it step by step. So I never made a video of how to put it together because that exists. I figured it'd be a good step after the LDRC. Yeah, definitely. Be a big price jump to get a Drift Art or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, the Drift Art, $200. I don't know, for a micro car feels like a lot. If it was like 1/10, that makes sense, but I feel like when it gets smaller, it should be cheaper. But that's not the case, apparently. It's just as expensive. Like with the LDRC, you can't just hold, like, I can just pin it here and just hold a huge drift. Well, I spun out there, but the LDRC, I don't know if it's the geometry in the front end or the weight balance of it or something, I don't know. They were great to get my, to get me addicted to these though. It was really fun to drive those. I'm in Canada, so it's insane. Oh, the prices are more? Probably import fees or something. I'm in the US, so it's not too bad. You'll have fun with the crazy drift, for sure. There's so, I mean, you can adjust so many things on it. Like, I'll show it again here. Let me turn off the car. Like, obviously the camber, the toe, there's washers here for the caster. You can slide the servo up and down here to adjust the Ackerman. You can adjust the wheelbase. You can change the toe in the back there with these screws here. Camber, obviously. I don't know, the parts are pretty cheap plastic, but I haven't had anything break on me. Drifting's pretty low impact. So the belt's been fine. Yeah, I don't know. I made this I 3D printed this magnet mount too. And then this one has the Oniseki micro gyro. It's probably my favorite one. It's better than the DOS Micro, but it is like 20 bucks more. Oh, I forgot to turn it on. Funny enough, the speed controller I have on here right now is an Injora crawler speed controller. So it has really good low speed. Look at that, you can just creep forward. But it brakes immediately when you get off gas. And reverse is, there's no brake. So if you need to correct, pop it into reverse real quick. So I just let off the gas when I need to apply the brakes. GT55 gyro on it, nice. I haven't tried that one, but I think they're all pretty similar. I've heard good things about that one. Yeah, a bad gyro can make drifting a nightmare, for sure. If you put a good gyro on it and a decent servo, you can have a lot of fun. Should I turn it over here? Might be kind of far away. There's a bigger corner here. Try and get that drift touch ball in the back there. Nope, missed it. There it is. Oh, hit the wall. It's hard to tell from this angle. I've got no depth perception. There we go. Oh. Here, let's try the other one. See if I can get it. Got to bring it into view here. Whoa. That was a bad attempt. Got it. Where can I get one? Go on AliExpress and search for ACXWA drift car. Wish they'd change their name to something easier to say. Or you can go on my channel and look around. See what you like. Okay, I gotta move that. This one is in the way. There we go. Which LDRC is this? Neither of these are LDRC. The one here is a WL Toys K989. That's converted into a rear wheel drive drift car. And then the other one I just pulled off of the screen. This one is the ACXWA Crazy Drift chassis. They're both 124 or 128 scale. Should I bring it in closer to that target I'm trying to hit? Should be a little bit better, easier to see. Just pull this chair back over here. Come on. There it is. Want all of the LDRC ones available? Which one's your favorite? I noticed they put a red Miata with quote-unquote upgrades. Yeah, I'd say the Miata's my favorite. They're all... I get this question a lot in my videos of which one I'd recommend. And I think it is kind of confusing because they've made so many different cars, but they share the same underneath. The chassis are all exactly the same. So anyone you get, you can make drift just fine. I guess if I had to pick a new one, I'd pick the Miata. It has the newer speed controller in it, but I'd just get whichever one you like the body of the most, because you're going to end up putting a new gyro on it anyway. And then the underneath, like I said, the chassis is exactly the same on all of the LDRC cars. I've got the BMR X. The tiny drift cars are fun. Sweet. I've never driven one of those. I've heard of them. All right, let's try the other one. This is the K989. It's really hard to switch back and forth between these two. They drive so different. Wow. This one does not have the power. That's on me though. I put a weaker motor on it. Can't get it. I think I got it that time. It's hard to tell. You should try the new NFD, Need for Drift RC cars. They look really good. Oh, I'll have to check them out. I've never heard of them. Where can you find them? Are they on Banggood or AliExpress or Amazon or whatever? Your feedback helps me decide which one to get. I've really been wanting to get the Miata style. It's my favorite. Sweet. Yeah, that's a good one. You'll have fun with that. For sure. You're going to drive it for a while and then you're going to get obsessed. And you'll have several of them. Just like me. Do you want to see the difference between the size of these compared to the LDRC? Let me be right back here. Here's a LDRC car. This one, and then Crazy Drift, and then K989. So this has the shortest wheelbase. This one you can adjust. I just have it extended for the body I have right now. And then here's the 118 LDRC car. So let me line up the front wheels here. They kind of just all get bigger. I think these are technically both 124 because I can shrink the wheelbase down on that to get it to this size. And then, yeah, these seem so much bigger. But I think I robbed the gyro from that one to put onto my new K989. So I can't really drive this right now. But anyway, I'll leave that out here. Just put it right there. Which corner have we not featured? Go back to the K989. I need a body for this K989 bad. Let's do a figure 8 here. Hold on. Something I can show the way they handle. We'll go around the barricade there and then the green island in the back. Do a figure 8 comparison here. Oh, you can't see it there. That should be better. This one is the K989 right now. I'll switch to the Crazy Drift. If you're starting from nothing, I would recommend getting the one that's on screen right now, the Crazy Drift chassis. It's like a purpose-built drift car. If your budget is like $50 or under, get the LDRC car, because that comes with the remote, battery, everything. You don't have to buy a thing to drive it. This one you have to have some knowledge about RC cars, because you got to put your own electronics on it and battery and everything like that. But if you already know what you're doing, then I'd get one of these. And then the other car, I'll just go back to the K989. These have been around for years. They're a four-wheel drive touring car, or drift car, if you get it with the plastic tires. And this one just has a conversion kit from the same company that makes the Crazy Drift chassis. So they make this chassis and then they make a conversion kit for this car, for the front end. Crazy Drift. Classy, yeah. The naming in English isn't very good. I think it's a Chinese company, so they could probably use some help with the translations. Self-build Crazy Drift. Yeah, but you'll have fun with that for sure. I'm gonna start researching ideas to start my own build. Sweet. That is a great area for setting up a drift track. Yeah, thanks. This is just vinyl flooring, vinyl tile, like click tile. It's really slick. Definitely going to get both routes to buy a Crazy Drift and an LDRC to mess around with. Sweet. You'll have fun with both. If you want to do more messing around or modification, I would recommend the Crazy Drift, just because it's a more common size. You can get like any model car kit, like, and make it fit. Like this is a Aoshima model kit, so it's made to just be like on your shelf. If you don't put in the interior though, you can make it fit on that small car. So you have to paint it and everything, but that opens the door for hundreds of different bodies you could put on these. With the LDRC, you're kind of limited to what they sell because it's such a strange size. And then there's so many parts, like hundreds of different wheels for these 1/24th cars, whereas the LDRC is 1/18th. It's kind of a weird, the wheels are much bigger than these little cars here. So not as many options. You gotta wait for LDRC to make something. That moment you add something to your cart like 20 times but not purchased yet. Yeah, I've been there. Whoa. Ooh. Sounds like I'll be buying some painting brushes soon. Yeah. I think actually for this I used mainly like spray paint to paint the body on this. Why don't I put the body on and drift with it? I'll show you how it goes on. Got a magnet and 2 magnets in the front and 1 in the rear. And then you just, boom. Set it down and you're good to drift. Don't have to mess with any clips or anything. For minor details like accessories, do you have a website for shopping? No, I don't have a website or anything. Probably isn't a bad idea just to put together a resource of what goes into building these, like what I'm using and stuff. I'll look into that. It's a good idea. Do you know if DOS Micro V5 works on new electronics for LDRC drift cars? Yeah, it does. I had one on this one with the red control board. It works just fine on it. There is one thing you have to do is just turn the jet. Hold on a second. I've had this question before on a few videos because people get the new remote and then they think to turn off the gyro is B and C like the old style one, but there's a dial on there. See 0 to 100. Just turn that all the way to 0 and then it's off. And then it'll only use the DOS Micro V5. But yes, it'll work on the new ones. I'm hoping LDRC comes out with something new. A new body or something. Or update their chassis, or they've had it for a while. This is the K989 converted to a drift car. It's pretty fun. This is the one I've been driving a lot lately. Probably because I just built it, but I don't know, it's been fun to tweak. You also need to get a couple of adapters to wire the DOS Micro to the LDRC. Yep, yeah, you do. I have it in one of my videos, I forget what it's called. Is this the best micro gyro, I think? DOS Micro V5. If you look on my channel, I'll show you the wires you need to plug it in and then how to get it set up. I can drive the LDRC too. I'll just use the internal gyro. I wonder if there's a battery in this car. Let's see if it turns on. Oh yeah. Are there batteries in the transmitter though? All right, we're good. Okay, here's the LDRC. Oh, gyro's got to turn up. Just with the built-in gyro here. Oh, I can't drive it. Jeez. There we go. I haven't driven this for a while. And I think it shows. Gotta turn the gyro up more. I'm gonna go back to the other cars. That one, I think, needs a tune on it. All right, is there anything you guys want to see? Let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing figure eights. I can do these all day, I guess. Oh, sweet, you found it. Cool. Similar with the older electronics, I know I have to manually press B and C to turn off the internal gyro after every startup. Ah, yeah, it's not a big a deal. You turn it on and press B and C. Takes half a second. Actually, funny enough, I kind of like that older remote better now. Here's the older LDRC remote, and there's a lot more tension in the wheel and the trigger. This new one takes like no effort at all to turn the steering wheel. So it's hard to be really smooth with it. And then the trigger, again, like barely any pressure. It starts moving. At least with the old one, it takes a little more force to turn the wheel and the trigger. It just makes it so you can be a little bit more precise. It's not as touchy, I guess. So I like the old one better. Although it is tiny. The feel of it is better, to me at least. Here's the K989. I'm a lefty, so the new one works well. I can swap it. Oh, I didn't know you could swap it. Wow. I guess I haven't looked that close at it. Yeah, looks like you can. Sweet. That's good to know. I like the old electronics remote more. It doesn't feel that cheap. I did have to buy a new transmitter for the car I'm driving right now because I had a Fly Sky transmitter that I couldn't get to work again. So I went with the Hot RC remote with a full menu on it. It's, oh man, I don't know. I think it was 30 or 40 bucks with a full color display. I thought that was pretty cool. The menus are so such broken English though. So you click into here, go into the menu. Oops. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Clearly I haven't used it enough yet to remember what to press. Fine tuning is like your trim left to right. Range. No, range is your trim. All right, sorry. No, I'm confusing myself right now. Range is endpoint. Expo is linearity. I don't know, I had to look on YouTube for someone explaining what the menus were because they use such different words to describe these. But once I get it set up to something I like, I don't touch it. And then I mapped the gyro to this dial right here. And then it's not 0 to 100. You see it going up and down. It's like 1800 is where I like it. I have no idea what that's at. I'd have to guess like 50, 60%. But it's got a rechargeable battery in it. You have to add it yourself actually, which was kind of disappointing, but charges via USB-C. And then there's more options than I could know what to do with. I just thought it looked kind of cool. Oh, you can, let me show the body on this car too. You can get it to fit if you cut it up. So it comes with this. This is the K989. But because I moved the battery to the back, I had to chop off the rear. Oh, it's got some hair on there. I had to chop off the rear of it. And then right now it's just tape because I'm gonna get a different body for it. I just wanted to get a rough idea of how it would look. Can't drift with the hatchback. That doesn't make sense, right? Can put it on here. It's got one magnet on the underside. And then yes, I know it's janky, but masking tape on the back until I get a proper drift body for it. Whoa. It's a Volkswagen, no actually I think it's a Ford Fiesta or something. I'm not sure what it's modeled after. Doesn't look right, yeah. What about that yellow plug on the new electronics? What's that for? Yellow plug? I'm gonna have to bring it over here. Let's look and see. Oh, that one? I have no idea. Maybe the lights? It's got to be the taillights, right? No, I don't know. Wonder if it says anything on the bottom. It does, but it's in Chinese, so I have no idea. Let me grab the body. All right, I got the Miata body here, but I don't know what goes into that yellow plug. Yeah, it's not the taillights and it's not the headlights. I don't know. It's an empty spot. Looks just like the motor plug right next to it. Should we plug it in and find out? See if it does anything. Move the motor over there. Whoops, the whole thing came off. Oh, shut up, remote. Okay, I gotta put that back. It looks, maybe it's a little bit smaller than the motor. I don't know if this will plug in. No. I don't know what that is. No idea. Oh, never mind, I got it plugged in. Do you think it'll blow up? No, I hope not. Turn on the transmitter first if I can. All right, here we go. See if it works. Nope. Doesn't do anything. So I have no idea what that's for. I bet this board is used in several remote control cars that are built in China. And I bet that board's just used on something else for a different car, a different manufacturer. So I'm sure they just buy them in bulk from whoever makes them. And then on these cars, they just don't use the yellow one. That would be my guess, but if anyone knows. Programming port, maybe? Maybe. I feel like this is so cheap, I don't think they'd put a programming on it. But who knows? Back to drifting. Oh, that's bad. This car needs a little bit of toe out. It's hard to transition. See if I could back this up and show a full lap here. Going for a ride. I can't. Is this straight out of the box? No. I think you are thinking of the LDRC car. This is a different. This isn't that car. This is a Crazy Drift chassis from AliExpress. You do a full lap with it. Now you can't see it. Maybe we can just get that side of the track. Oh. I'll show this side. That wall right there is pretty fun to try and see how close you can get to it. Well, I got close to it. Whoops. Ah. Okay, we gotta put some light on this. So you can see it better. There we go. All right, let's try this again here. Oh, the battery died. There it goes. All right, we'll try it with the other car. K989. Oh! Oh, that's not very close. That's a little bit better. I think I touched it though. Oh, that was a good one. Ooh. All right, let's try the other direction here. Whoa. The other direction's harder for me. For the running start. Not bad. I tapped it. That was cool, no? Ooh, that was bad. Do you think the K989 with the drift mods ends up being better than the newer LDRC cars? Yes. Yep, 100%. It's more expensive though. So, I mean, in this case, more expensive does mean more better. Let me show the... I did have to put on a different... I had to put on a different speed controller, my own receiver, different servo. So if you're going to start from nothing, you could get the LDRC and see if you like drifting in the first place, because it comes with everything you need. There's not much of a money commitment. But if you're starting from scratch, I would get the Crazy Drift chassis here, because you're going to have to buy everything anyway. I suppose with this one, I did reuse my battery, and you can reuse the motor. Yeah, I don't know. The LDRC cars need to be updated, I think. They need to redo the front end. Just some better quality of life enhancements. I don't know if there's a gyro in this car. No, there's not yet. I took the gyro off my LDRC and put it onto this. All right, does anyone have any? Yeah, I ordered the AXY after a few LDRCs got me hooked. Yeah, same. Yo, Jonah. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple more laps with this. And then I think I'm gonna call it. Huh. We're getting no movement. Broke it. Love the channel. Thanks, Jonah. Glad you like it. Oh, there we go. Thanks for watching, and come to the live stream too. Ooh, oh. This wall is probably this wall is probably my favorite feature I've added to the track. Just trying to see how close you can get to it. All right, I've been going for about an hour. I think I'm going to drop. Thanks for everyone who came and watched. If you have any ideas of what you want to see in the future from me, any reviews or anything, drop a comment, let me know, and I'll see if I can somehow acquire it and give it a review, see how it compares in the micro drifting world. All right.